Hey, what's up guys, Clue here, coming back with a new video. Today's video is playing some more teamfight tactics, starting this game off at I believe 90 LP, Silver 2. Previously we were 95, we did have the game that went up Wednesday night. That didn't go the greatest, found out ranges are okay, but there's better things out there right now. They did well, but we just struggled to find the right characters. So it's very possible if you find the right characters you'll be fine, but we just couldn't. Take the tier. Tier's pretty decent still. Not really sure as to what we're going for here. Lyssandra's pretty crap, so we'll probably end up selling her anyways. It's basically Demon, Void, or Shapeshifter are your like really top picks right now. It looks Ranger Knights are still there. That relies on a lot of spatulas. Void Sorcerer is there. I'm kind of leaning towards the Void Assassin, and the only reason for that is it doesn't rely on a Pantheon. I don't like Pantheon. He's too hard to assume you're going to get every game. So we'll just place that. Void Assassins looks good. The only thing you got to get that's a little weird, well, you don't have to get, just recommended, is a Yomi's Ghostblade, which is obviously a spatula. So a little bit hesitant as to if that's worth it or not. But I can see where the strength is. Assassins have been altered to be a lot stronger than they are now, so I can certainly understand why there'd be such a priority. We're not getting too lucky right now with items, so we're just getting straight gold, which is not what we want to see. We've not actually found any items so far. I'll pick up the Braum. He can fall into the Pantheon's position if we decide to play something else. We'll actually put the Braum on now for the glacial buff. Level 2 Caston's always helpful. He'll probably become the carry if we do get the right items for him. So yeah. We're looking for... if we're going for the Void Assassin build, and this is still an if because we haven't decided. Void Assassin, you're looking for your Void early game with your Assassin, so you want the like Zed, the Pike, that kind of stuff, and then hopefully from there being able to turn your Zed into a Akali. Looking at this, is there any other builds that have Ahri? Ahri's not really used anymore. Shen's not, I know that. Tristana isn't either. Okay, so we're just gonna wait this one. He'll jump on anyway, so it's alright. I thought we'd level just because we had the gold, and we're not gonna use the Camille anyways, to be honest. So yeah, as I mentioned, assassins have been altered. I'm assuming it's ended up being a buff, but they now wait a little bit longer before they jump, and they also become gain increased critical strike damage as well as chance. Previously it was only critical strike chance. It's very loud outside, so I don't know what's going on right now. Hopefully it's not going to impact the video too much. So, wow, it's pretty good to find the Evelyn so early. Evelyn's getting used in every build right now. She, for whatever reason, has just found her own. So good for her. We'll sell that. Will we though? Yeah, I think we will. Yeah. We're not getting the luckiest right now with characters that we want. We're still missing. Well, we've got no synergies actually. We've got ninja, which I wouldn't consider a synergy at all. So hopefully we can sort that out. Okay, that's good. We still win this. You'll notice that the damage isn't as high anymore until we do get the assassin buff, because yeah, your Zed and your Evelyn aren't really pulling in the numbers. Evelyn obviously did get a pretty good ult. She cleaved 3 people at once, so that's always helpful, but nowhere near as good as what could have been. So we get that. We're not going to have the Brom, I don't think. Items wise, we don't have anything near what we'd want. I don't even think we can make anything out of the items we have. No, we can't. Not really. Which isn't a good thing. This guy's got a really unlucky build. Yikes. Evelyn won't ult this game, I don't think. Because, yeah, she got targeted by the Kha'zix, which isn't too big of a deal. We sweeped this pretty easily, though. This guy's very unlucky with his characters he's got. Although, in saying that, he does have a level 2 Kha'zix, a Zed, and a Rek'sai, so he must be AFK for him not to be putting those on the board right now. They're far superior to what he already had. He had 2 duplicates sitting on the board. He may also be looking at doing a kind of like win trade equivalent. That's certainly a possibility. We can't rely on getting anything here, so we just pick up the scrapes. I'd love to get... Okay, not the Elise then. I guess the Rengar would be pretty good. Vi would be good. Both of those are gone. At this point, I guess just the Rek'sai. Actually, no, the Lucian. The Lucian now gives me a Warmog, so I can put that on a tankier frontline character, which I would currently prefer. We are looking okay for a shapeshifter build. We haven't really got the levels though for it, which, you know, they're pretty important. Just for frontline purposes, we'll just have the Shyvana here. So looking at the build, because I go for 6 shapeshifters, because that is a thing again. 120 bonus maximum health. That's quite a big amount of health. Okay, Zed didn't get his ult off. We probably lose this one actually. Yeah, looks like it. Well, actually, no, we don't, because Kha'zix's stopping the Lucian from being able to jump around. It's going to go into overtime. Actually, we might. That was ridiculously close. Didn't expect it to get that tight. There's a pike. Alright. I'm going to go on the limb and say that we're going assassin. The reason I'm saying that is because we've ended up with how much of the build there? So we have the Kha'zix, the Kha'zix, the pike, the Rek'sai, the Evelyn, the Rengar. So 6 of the 8 characters with one of the, so we've actually got 7, because you can put the Zed on instead of the Akali, which is recommended until you get the level 2 Akali anyways, unless you only have a level 1 Zed. Because level 2s are stronger than level 1 higher tiers in most cases. As Akali is one of those characters that you also want items on, so we don't want to, you know, lose stuff, lose damage based on just a bad mistake. Items wise, we don't have the best of options again. Like, just quickly position these and I'll talk about it. Right now we're looking at either a Warmog's Redemption, Frozen Heart, or Red buff. They're not the best of options. We don't have real damaging items. Red buff's good. It can be good for damage, but that's not really what we're hopeful here of. The Shyvanas are coming up, which is a little bit of a shame, but also this build doesn't rely on a tier 5, and if I can get a build that doesn't rely on a tier 5, I can probably use it a bit more often than other builds. Alright, so we're going to level up here, especially when we just got the amount of gold that we just did. It doesn't matter which character we put in here, whether it's a Pyke or the Rengar. I'll probably put in the Pyke just because of his ult. I can compare the characters actually. So 60, 70. Okay, the Rengar's actually better to put on because he has a higher damage as well as you don't lose anything. So you'll look here, 70 attack damage, 60 attack speed. They're your main things you want to look at. Resistances are still there. Looking at it, you ignore the critical strike because you don't get it when you're not on the board, but 60 attack damage, same attack speed. So you're losing 10 attack damage, and you've got the same resistances anyways. So, in the long run, it's actually better just to put on the higher tier. Like, for now, I mean, it's better to put on the higher tier character. Until we do find a later end character. We don't win this because they still have the thinger, and we've been grievously wounded. So, that does suck, but they have a very stacked... what's he called? I can't think of his name right now. My mind's gone blank. Very stacked Garen. Alright. So we need to look to level again. The reason that we're going to push levels is we want the tier 4s and we want them now. The longer we wait, the worse it will be. This guy's got a very interesting build. Noble... Wait, is it Noble? Yeah, Noble Gunslinger Blade Master. Hey, if it works, it works. Like, you can't judge. Okay, good. The... what's it called? Ari died very early. But didn't matter. They just destroyed everything else. Sadly, we didn't kill either the Garen or the Warwick that were sitting so low, because that would have greatly changed the amount of damage we took. We probably should be looking at what items to put on characters, and at this very point in time, I'm probably going to put a Warmogs on our Rek'sai, especially if we do get him level 2. He's a pretty safe pick to keep around, or actually, we do have the opportunity to try and wait a bit. That's good. We haven't found the level Evelyn level up. No one's got Evelyn, so it's a little weird. The reason that I'm thinking of waiting on the giant spot is if we do find a needlessly large rod, that could really change the tide of this game. Needlessly large rod with obviously a giant spot as Morello's. Morello's would go very well on a Cho'gath, which obviously is what we're going to turn our... I think... Wait, no, we just keep him on as well. So he just ends up not... We don't swap out for this build. And as you can tell, we're really needing a bit more frontline, so hopefully we can find something to keep us going. Third place isn't the worst spot to be though, because we do have a bit more of an opportunity to find something. Morgana's our best option here. If not Morgana, then... I don't know. Nara, I guess. Okay, we got the Morgana. Carly's their best option there, yeah. The Morgana now sets us up, so we do have the opportunity of putting on a Cho'gath if we do find him, and he'll do the true damage, which is always helpful. I don't want to lock that. Okay, I do drop quite a lot of gold to do that. Nah, it's alright. We don't want to sell anything here, and if we do sell, we can sell the Kha'zix if it comes to the part where we win this round. This guy's doing a very similar build to me, actually. Level 5 to my level 6 though, so of course we verse first place as well. I'm not confident in beating this person whatsoever, considering they are on a massive win streak. Oh, if she got that ult off, we easily won that. That's frustrating. It was so close. If Evelyn was level 2, we would have won that there. What we can't do, never mind. I was gonna say we could turn out Evelyn with a Dragon's Claw, but we don't have any items for a Dragon's Claw. It's probably our last reroll for a while. Yeah, I'd say so. We need 20 gold to level. I'd say it's probably about 2 rounds away. We're on a losing streak, so we are earning a bit more gold. Currently we're earning 8 gold, so about 2 rounds for us to bring ourselves to the point where we can level. So this is our little carbon copy kind of thing. I'd love to see actually how we compare. This would be pretty important to know whether or not we are competitive or not. We're not looking too competitive, to be honest. Yeah, wow. I think we need to look at just using the items we have. Actually, no, we wait for after wolves. No spending here, as normal. You don't want to spend if you don't need to. Especially on a PvE round, you really don't want to reroll too much. This guy did actually lose last round. Ooh, he's got the Pantheon. I don't know what that build is, to be honest. Blade Master. Wait, no, does he have the Blade Master? No, he doesn't. He's just got Dragon. Dragon Noble. I'm not really sure what he's doing, to be honest. My character's just looking off into the distance. I'll bring him back. He's contemplating life. Okay. Oh, oops. That was a miscalculation. Alright. There we go. Do this and this. Swap those two. What we can do, we'll change it up a little bit to what actually the build suggests. It's Zephyr and red buff. The build's telling you to kind of stack your Cassidon, but at this point we haven't found a spatula and we haven't found a BF sword, so we can't even make the Yomus that we would previously want. One thing we can do though is turn our Rengar into a carry. Although in saying that, it doesn't seem to matter when we're versing this guy. They all targeted one character, jumped off him and went, nah, actually we don't want to kill the Tristana. I'm really not sure what happened there, to be honest. It was very weird. I'd love to be able to actually go back and have a look, because I was looking at other things, looking at my front line just die. I think I need to just look a bit. Red buff on... We can make it to the what's it called, round carousel. So we'll try and make it there. This one will be interesting. What's our target like? Not well. Okay. Rengar just made the dumbest play of my life. Like, how did she? Oh, she's got Bloodthirster. Duh. I'm really not thinking, apparently. We need to get that Evelyn level 2. If we can get her to level 2, I think we'll end up a bit safer than we are now. But I'd say we're looking at a possible loss right now. I'm also kind of thinking stuff it and just do this. Bit more burn, bit more stopping of healing. So wait, we need to level again once more. We're not looking for any level 1s as well, so that's not too big of a deal. We're already past the point where level 1s are dropping. It just gets worse from here on. I don't know if we actually win against anyone right now. Okay, at least I didn't hit my character. Rengar's broken. Cho ulting might help us. Okay, we win this one at least. That took way too long to get to a game where we won. Rengar broke, which is not a good sign. At least we get a bit of gold come in. We're not even far enough like down in the list that it matters either. I don't mind Cho'gath or Evelyn. Either way doesn't really matter. If we can get the Cho'gath, I'll take the Cho'gath. If we can get the Evelyn, then... yeah, alright. That's a bigger I'm happy with this because I cancelled instead of stole kind of thing. I stopped someone else from getting the Cho'gath, which is a bigger priority than getting a level 2 Evelyn in my opinion. Because if we find one more Cho'gath, then we're good. Okay, let's put those on. We'll keep him for now, just because there's a possibility that we decide that Akali's just not working. I have noticed that sometimes that is a thing that happens. Akali just doesn't fit. So level 2s, and this is kind of just an extra sitting there. Okay, full ranger build with Guardian, okay. This one may be a little harder than I hoped. It's a pretty stacked, yeah. I thought that was going to be the issue. Elise, Ashe is really stacked, not Elise. Elise is never stacked. I don't know how we actually beat any of these right now. The only issue I see right now is the fact that everyone's building Guardian. We're very attack damage based. We're not finding the ones we want. I'm just gonna dip. Yeah, oh, actually. It's an Evelyn there. That's what I'm locking for. But I don't think we've actually got that much longer left on us right now. Reason for saying that is we aren't doing anything. Okay, we do win that. And we win it well enough that it's not too much of a worry, but we're missing 2 assassins still. We're missing... So we need to have another assassin on the board, which can't even think who the other assassin is at this point. I think it's only Zed is our only other option. Classes, because it's not an origin. Assassin. Wait, is it an origin? No. Oh, Katarina's our other option. Neither of them really do anything for us. This seems awfully slow. And no items. My god. We're not feeling it today. That's a good start. Yeah, stuff it. Let's put an Ionic Spark in. It's our last item for the game, I'd say. I kind of doubt that it'll probably go longer, but I don't think we're going to finish first in this game. I think we'll probably end up top 5, I'd hope. But in saying that, we have been struggling against some of the lower end people, so it kind of just relies on who we meet up with. Okay, this is last place. This will matter. This kind of says whether or not we are good or not. And in saying that, Cho got probably the worst ultimate in the game. But in saying that, we have so much Grievous wounds sitting there that they couldn't heal. So Ash just stood there. Which is part of the reason why I put the red buff on the Rengar. Bit of the health as well is nice. I'm not going to spend here. I want to get to the higher level. If we find a Katarina, I'd say we put her on anyways. Take off the Kassadin. Just because Kassadin's not really fitting. He's a sorcerer void. So he has the void buff, which is good, but the others all kind of fit in with each other. This guy is the guy that I don't think I'll win against, that's for sure. This Rengar jumps to the other side then, which frustrates the hell out of me. Yeah, we get demolished by that guy. We didn't even kill one of his characters, did we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, we killed one. Which was the virus. Yep, probably the worst character on their board. Here he is. Yeah, not the greatest character, that's for sure. So we need 28 gold right now. It's 28 gold. Next reroll. If we make it past, we win. If we don't, we're probably out in the bottom 8 or bottom 4. And we get first place, so very possible we're out. This is the one that I want to have a look at. Yeah. I'm out. Wow, I'm on 1 HP. Okay, never mind, we're not out, but we're very close. Okay, items wise, they're all crap, but the pack could have been good, but also oh, we ended up top 5. So that's always a good start. Wait, is it item only magic damage that I heal off, or is it 30 or 27% or something? They've changed it. Of all damage, because that then again changes everything. I forgot to work that out before I did it. Attacks and spells. Okay, we're just gonna YOLO it. I don't see us making it much further than this. The other guys are really hard to beat. Oh, actually, this one's probably our best matchup though, so that's a good sign. Cho ults, okay, he did. Let's see what that actually does, if anything. That did nothing because apparently they have a... Damn it! I didn't even notice I had a Cho'gath. Do they really? Oh, it was a level 1 with no what? With no damage items and it still was able to do that. Damn it. They had 3 level 3s though. Level 6, I was what, level 7? Yeah, level 7 because I was short 1. No, I was level 8 actually. I'm not sure who wins this though. Looking at it, I think the Altrik guy does. What is that build? That's like Gunslinger, Brawler, Glacial. I don't think Sneaky does too well. Although, really weirdly, this Tristana doesn't seem to take any damage. Which worried me so much. Like, that Tristana takes forever to kill. Doesn't change too much. The smelly... Oh, actually, this guy lost. Maybe not. I thought he was a lot stronger than he was. That's the best item out of all of them. This one's not too bad though as well, because you can put on the Shyvana and Shyvana can be like a secondary carry then. Yeah, this item on the Jinx I'd say would be really good. This one, not so much. He doesn't really have the characters that you'd want to be able to make that build work, or make that item work in the build. Warmogs could be good, because I think his issue is frontline, not damage right now. So, that's always helpful, I guess. Anyone losing to it? This guy did struggle. No, everyone won to it, it seems. Which is always a good sign. I'd actually hope that that happens most times, but sometimes I'd say that it's happened that you die against it. PvE doesn't surprise me that you win. It's nowhere near as strong as it probably should be. This guy's just hit level 7. What did he put on here? So he's put more brawlers on. Not too sure as to how much I agree with that, but I guess he doesn't really have an option. He's got no gold. Neither does the smelly guy. I'd say this guy's out here. The reason for that is I doubt that the... well, actually... No. No, he does... Okay. Smelly does lose. So, this guy has pulled it back. He's now first place. C9 Sneaky died. This guy's doing the one health comeback. Smelly, yep, he's doing... So these two, the top two, the guy that's first currently beats Smelly. Positioning wise, is there anything I'd change there? I would have... This bonus can stack any number of times. I would put those two in a different position, but that's alright. This is the interesting one, because this is the guy that I was struggling against. Cho'gath needs to die, though. Yeah, okay. It comes now down to... Oh, wow. That Altrik guy won, I think, in the end. He did. So, Ghost killed the other guy, which doesn't surprise me. Ghosts were buffed. Again, another 5 LP loss for 5th place. That's surprising. So yeah, I guess Guardians do work still. He got very lucky with items, to be fair. I did not get lucky with items whatsoever. I got, what, 5 defensive items, 6 defensive items out of my 7 items I got. I got a bow. What else did I get? Did I only get a bow? A needlessly large rod that I picked up in Carousel. I picked up a Hextech gunblade in Carousel as well. So I guess I did get like 3 damage items, 2 of them coming from Carousel that I picked, and the other one... I think I only got 1 bow, actually randomly. The rest of it was all defensive items, which is really unlucky, which seems to be pretty common for me, so I don't know if that's just how the game works for me. Like, it's got my name down and goes, alright, defensive items only for this person. Other people, you know, offensive items only. I don't understand. Because you'd probably go back in the last 3 videos, I'd say, and all of them would end up me getting defensive items. That's as far as I can remember back, I'd say. But all in all, Rangers are still there. No one ran the demon comp that I expected. There's a demon comp that... what is it? Demon Shapeshifter, I think, was the one that people were running, or was it Demon Shapeshifter? I think it was, or Demon Sorcerer was in last game, and that really hurts Rangers. So that's why I kind of went, oh, they're not going to do too well, and they struggled very early, which is pretty common for this build. You lose early, win late, kind of thing. Interesting. So they've really changed it so there's no Garen anymore. Garen doesn't fit into the mesh of Ranger. So I have to keep that in mind when I do run it, because I can see it here as well on my side monitor on TF Tactics, their tier board. They remove the Garen as well. This is very similar to the build that I'm seeing on my second monitor, and the only difference that they're suggesting is having a Pantheon, which that's way too unreliable, and in most cases I'd say don't get the Pantheon, just get the Braum. Unless the Pantheon comes to you, take him, but if you're running Rangers still, take the Braum. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. If you didn't, more welcome to dislike button. Catch any more of my content, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys next time.